Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be all about fall. This is gonna be my fall video. We are in the fall. We are in the middle of October. It's crazy how time went quickly from the summer and we are like mid-October. I'm already thinking about the Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm skipping Halloween. I'm not a big fan. So anyway, I'm gonna show you some of my home decor that I did recently. I'm gonna show you around my house a couple of spots. I put a little fall decor. It's very little. I like to keep it simple, you know, with taste. You know, I don't like to do it too much. Little is better in my opinion. And I'm gonna share with you a couple of things that I purchased recently and things that I like to use during the fall. Yes, we'll be talking about the handbags, accessories, and all sorts of things. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start with these. Those are the little like a Sherpa pumpkins that I found them in Home Goods. I'm a big fan of Home Goods, and probably those who live in America, I hope you regularly visit Home Goods because you can buy a lot of good things in there. Obviously, my husband thought they were completely ridiculous, but I really like them. So they are made of that fall kind of shearling or whatever you call it. They are so nice, you guys. They are slightly off-white, maybe like a little bit cream color. They are not pure white. The stem is like a little plastic, and I don't know, whatever they have inside, they are so cute, and they're like a medium size. So I've seen these, I had to get them. I put them on my dining room table, and in the middle of the table I have this arrangement that I actually did quite a few years ago, so I have it for a few years. I kind of put it back, and you know, when the fall season comes I just take it out. So it's basically a big vase, and I put a lot of little pumpkins in there. Those are like plastic pumpkins, and some, you know, some sticks, some leaves, just to give a little bit kind of a fall vibe. So I thought putting those two pumpkins around that vase is just kind of nice, you know, give a nice kind of decor. I just really like them. I do have a lot of like glass pumpkins that I've used in the past few years, and I've decided not to take them out this year. I kind of got tired of those glass pumpkins, which also I purchased years ago in a Home Goods. So anyway, yeah, so these are like things that I purchased this year. I have this beautiful arrangement on my door. Our front door has 2 panels, and I made those wreaths myself last year. I'm not sure if I shared with you guys this, but I purchased all the whatever I needed to make those. I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I basically did it myself. You know, some of those ready kind of wreaths that you can put on your doors are so expensive that I just refuse to pay $100, you know, for something like that. So I just bought myself those little elements, and I basically made them myself. So it was a lot cheaper, and you know, that's just something that I'm proud of. So I did them last year, so this is the second year that I have them on my door. And then when you enter that little console table, whatever you want to call it, with the mirror, obviously I put a little decoration in there as well. I changed the flowers in those big vase. This vase, by the way, is from CB2, which I purchased I think before the summer. It was on sale. Unfortunately, it's not available, but this vase is stunning. And I did change all the flowers. I had like very springy kind of cherry blossom flowers there before, and now I put those autumnal kind of flowers colors, which I think it looks stunning. And by the way, the flowers are from Martha Stewart, as well as those pumpkins. They were from Martha Stewart Home, and I just thought it looks beautiful. The vase itself is very large, so the stems were not so long, so I had to put some paper on the bottom just to kind of, you know, keep the flowers a little bit higher up there. And I put some of that, what is it called, the pampas grass, at the all around the vase as well, so that's like a natural element. So that's pretty much all I have as far as the house decor. You know, like I said, I don't want to go overboard, and I don't do anything crazy. I mean, anything at all for Halloween. I don't like Halloween. I don't decorate for Halloween. This is something, you know, that this decoration is gonna stay for October and November, and then in December we're just gonna put some Christmas decor. But honestly, you guys, I am so tired of doing any elaborate Christmas decorations. We always have big trees and I always share with you guys, but I'm just tired, you know. I mean, if it was up to me, I would just probably put up a small tiny tree and I'll be good to go. So yes, I'm doing it for the kids. Who is excited about the Sephora sale? I am super excited, you guys. But you know what? That's gonna be happening at the end of October, by the way. I think the 27th is for the Rouge members. But you know, October is a time when we usually start buying advent calendars. And I know in America the advent calendars are starting to kind of become more popular. And in Europe, this is like a big deal. But anyway, I just want to share with you quickly, guys. I did purchase the Macy's advent calendar again. I refused to spend $3, $4, $5, or God forbid $750 for a Dior advent calendar. It's just not worth it. Macy's is $99 and you can usually get it on sale. So you can get it for maybe about $80 or so, which makes it a lot more affordable and worth it. This is the calendar I had last year. They have a little different what is it called, the product inside, and I tried not to look what I exactly have, but this is what I was opening with you guys on my Instagram stories every day. So yeah, if you want to follow me on the Instagram, this will be happening in Advent, so we still have to wait for it, but I took advantage and I went ahead and ordered this from Macy's. I'm gonna link this down below because honestly, you guys, I had quite a few advent calendars in the past year, and I think this was probably the nicest out of all the affordable advent calendars. So if you want to treat yourself to something, these are all, you know, nice products that I'm sure you're gonna appreciate, and I still use some of them from last year, you know, that I have. So yeah, I highly recommend this, and I'm gonna link this one down below. So speaking of purchases, I did purchase 2 eyeshadows which I thought would be like great for fall, and these are like the newest release from the Merit, and I've decided to get 2 colors. The first one is called a Studio, and by the way, I love Merit bronzer, like a bronzer stick, which I actually have it on today along with the powder bronzer. I'll link my entire makeup down in the description box. But that powder stick gives you such a nice contour, so I'm obsessed with this. So these are the eyeshadows that I purchased. So they come in this little pot, and I did try them literally, like they came this morning, so I only like swatched them a little bit. So this one is called a Studio. They are cream to powder. I don't have them on today because, like I said, I already did my makeup before they came. They are like a cream to powder color. So this is the first one, and I feel like once you put on your eye, it just dries instantly. So it doesn't feel, you know, it doesn't feel sticky or creamy anymore. But when you touch here with your finger, it does feel creamy. So it turns into a nice kind of powder. And I thought this is gonna be really nice color for the fall. And you know what? This is one of those eyeshadows that you can just swipe it and it just go. You don't need anything else. The second one that I have is called Social. And this one is a little bit, so this one was like a little bit more bronzy, and I think Social is more like a mauvey kind of a tone. So it's, again, it has a nice kind of a, you know, packaging. Yeah, and this one is a little bit mauvey tone. So let's just swatch it. You can probably tell the difference. So this is more like a kind of a mauvey plummy color, and this one is more kind of like a terracotta kind of a color. Yeah. I like that mauvey. I really like this one on the bottom. So this one is a Studio. Did I say correctly? No, Social. The mauvey is the Social, and the more browny color is a Studio. So I thought these gonna be great for the fall and winter. And you know what? I thought, and since I love the eyeshadows that you can just kind of, you know, use your fingers, just put it on and just go. This is up my alley right now because I I don't know, the past few months I've become very kind of lazy with my eyeshadow game. So yeah, I kind of enjoy this kind of one and go. And the ones that I truly been using for quite a few months. This is the Armani, and this is what I have on. And again, it's the same concept, except this one is more kind of like a liquid. I probably should have purchased this during the sale. And this one is in the color, I think it's in 9. It's beautiful. I have it on my eyes today. This one has a little bit of the shimmer, but again, it's such a perfect color for, so this is the one on top. Do you see how this one has more shimmer and these are more matte color? And again, you just can use this little applicator and just put it all over your eyelid, and it dries instantly and stays all day. And I absolutely love it. So this is probably one of my favorite like cream eyeshadows, you know, that I've been using for a few months now. And I just love it because you don't need anything else. You can just put it this and, you know, if you want to, obviously you can put something in your crease. I think I put some Dior eyeshadows in the crease, but technically most of the time I'm just gonna go boom, 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 just all over my eyes. And this is such a good eyeshadow. So I highly recommend. I'll link it down below as well for you guys, because again, this color is just so autumnal and I just feel like it's just gonna go perfect with pretty much anything you wear. I have one more product I want to show you guys. I ordered this from Nordstrom. This is from Tom Ford. Maybe it's not the most autumnal product, but you know what? I had to get it. This is, by the way, it comes with this gold kind of a packaging. This is something that I always wanted to have, and I don't know why I never purchased it. But again, I'm on the kick for a nice blush, and I shouldn't probably buy it because I have so many blushes, you guys, but you know, I went for it. And I am actually, you can mix them both, but I actually wearing this one on my cheeks today, and I feel like it's so beautiful. And what I love about those blushes is the fact that they have a little bit of the sheerness in them. They are not so flat, you know, on your skin, and especially if you're a little bit older like me, flat blushes just don't look good, and if you put big highlighter, that doesn't look good also. So I like the fact that these are just giving you a little bit, you have a little bit of the shimmer. So I really like it. So this one on the, you know, on the bottom here, this one could be, you know, quite, you can wear it now, but in reality you can just mix them both and they are very nice. This one on the top is more peachy. They are so beautiful, and I just love that kind of a shimmer. So I can just mix them both and just gives you like a nice little flush to, you know, to your cheeks. So I know this is not maybe the most, you know, fall-like colors, but I like them. So I just wanted to share with you. And if it's still available, I'm gonna link it down below. I think I got it at Nordstrom. So yeah, very happy with that product. And obviously we know Tom Ford is super bougie, but anyway. Okay, I'm gonna share with you a few. I have 3 perfumes that I wanted to talk about, which I think they are very kind of again appropriate for the fall and winter. And usually I only wear them in the fall and winter. And there was a few perfumes in the past that I finished up, like some of the Hermes perfumes that has the amber in it. I forgot the exact name on it, but I don't have it anymore. I finished it up, and I'm trying my best not to buy new perfumes because I bought quite a few over the spring, summer, and I'm just trying because I have so many. It's just a crime. So the one that I have been wearing recently a lot is from Dior. This is called the Cashmere. And this is from obviously I think it's called the Maison line. So obviously it comes in that different kind of a bottle. It is beautiful. It is, think about like a warm sweater, you know, that you start wearing in the fall, winter, early spring. But at the same time, it's super refreshing. There is some, I'm wearing it today and I just can smell it, and it's just so beautiful. It's quite potent, but it's not super overwhelming. It has a very nice fresh note to it, and at the same time gives you that coziness, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've never seen Dior giving a sample of that particular perfume. I don't know why. They always give those Gris, which is like very, very popular. And if I will have to pick, I think the cashmere is much, much, much nicer. I don't know if they do make a smaller bottle with it. I don't even know how big it is, but this is pretty big bottle. I'm gonna link that down below. But sometimes they do have a smaller version of like a half size of that, you know, and I think this one is 250 ml. So I think they might have 125, which where I bought it, they didn't have it. So yeah, I highly recommend this perfume in the cooler months, but you can obviously wear it all year round. But I like it to reach for it during the cooler months. Another one that I don't often talk about and I use again only when it's kind of gets colder outside. This is the gosh, I have it for a few years. This is J'adore, but this is the perfume extract. So this is incredibly potent, incredibly strong. You probably need like one spray and you're just gonna feel it for the whole day. So as you can tell, I didn't use a lot because a little bit goes a long way. They did change the bottle design. I'm gonna link it down below, but the bottle will be different. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is the older design. And again, if you love J'adore, you're gonna love this one, but keep in mind it is super, super strong because it's a perfume extract. Is that what it's called? Perfume extract? I think so. So anyway, yeah, I like it, but because it's kind of strong, going a little bit on the sweeter kind of a side, I like to use it only when it's cold outside. When it's warm, I feel like it's too heavy. So, but it is really, really, really nice, you guys. If you like this kind of warmth perfumes, you're gonna love this one. And of course, you have to like J'adore. And who doesn't like J'adore? Okay, the last one, it's something that I mentioned so many times on my channel. This is also from Christian Dior, and this is Dune. And I believe you can only get it at the Dior website, or maybe Macy's has it too. And again, this is one of those perfumes that I only wear during the cooler months. This is different. This is different from the other two. This one is more... I always describe this as a sophisticated, strong woman. This one is more upfront. This one is more like, I know exactly what I want, kind of an attitude. And I absolutely love this. Every time I finish the bottle, I buy another one. This is how much I love this one. And every time I wear it, I get compliments and people are asking me, what am I wearing? Because this perfume is not very kind of popular. This is a very, very old perfume from Dior. So this is not something that you will walk into the store and it's just going to be available, because this is just something that I had years and years and years ago. And, you know, it's kind of limited these days because you cannot buy just everywhere. So anyway, it's absolutely beautiful and I highly, highly recommend this, especially if you want to be like, you know, feel a little bit stronger, more sophisticated. I would say go for it. Such a great perfume for fall. Okay, so let's address my scarf in here. This is obviously one of my Hermes scarves, and you guys, this is the only scarf that I wear during usually the fall. Why? Because it's so orangey and kind of reminds me about the pumpkins. And I honestly never reach for the scarf, even in the winter. I just don't wear it. This is my only fall scarf out of all my Dior, all my Hermes scarves, which I have a ton. This is 100% silk. It is 90 by 90, so it's a standard, you know, kind of large size. And I love it. I mean, those hearts, I think it's called the Brides de Gala, and they come up with so many different colors, designs of that particular pattern and print. And this one, I remember even when I got it, it came in the limited edition box. The box was in a heart shaped. and I still have that bag somewhere. So anyway, yeah, this the darker hearts, I don't know if they will come up correctly, but they are like navy. They look almost black, but they are navy. And then obviously you have a bunch of those orange hearts, and obviously the orange color with a little bit of the gold. So that's kind of gives me a fall kind of pumpkin-y vibe. So that's why I only wear it in the fall. And I love it. It's beautiful. I mentioned this so many times, but obviously I am rocking already my Hermes shawls. These are the cashmere and silk shawls, and these are humongous. I mentioned many times, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with this. I wore this one recently. I'm gonna pop the photo so you can see it. Those you know, those kind of burgundy, kind of an orangey colors. Oh my god, this is so perfect for this time of the year. So and these are just great. You know, you can just wear a button down shirt and just put this over your shoulders, you know, if it's not too warm or too cold outside. You know, this is just so perfect. Obviously the Louis Vuittons are much more affordable. I will highly recommend, but keep in mind that those snags like crazy. So yeah, just be aware, but I do highly recommend, no matter which one you want to get or you will decide to get, I'm gonna say look for pre-owned. I'm gonna try to link a few down in the description box. Buying from Fashion File, look for very good, excellent condition. Sometimes you can buy new, you can save a couple of $100s. I am so up for it, you know, like why would you spend over $1,000, you know, for the new ones if you can maybe get a slightly used one for $800? You know, it's always a couple of $100 savings. And like I mentioned, the Louis Vuittons are obviously much cheaper. So yeah, I'm really happy that it's finally cooler outside, so I can start wearing this, because you know, in the south the weather is just, I feel like we have like 7-8 months of summer, and then the rest is just like fall, spring, and winter. You know, it's just ridiculous. So yes, I'm happy that I have these, and I'll be wearing them definitely in the fall and winter. So yes, finally. So there's one more thing that I really love making when it's fall, and usually falls are like October, you know, November, on Thanksgiving, is to make a pumpkin roll. You know, the one that you can see at the stores. Walmart always have it, like tons of it, but don't buy it from Walmart. I'm gonna post a video of my pumpkin roll, and it is so easy to make. I know it looks complicated because it's all rolled, but it is so easy to make. You don't have to be a baker, a genius. So yeah, I make mine at least few times during the, you know, fall and winter, usually fall, because my kids ask for it, and I never buy from Walmart anymore. I used to buy it a long time ago, and for the past few years I've been making my own. So if you like me to post a video and show you how I make my pumpkin roll, give it a thumbs up. And obviously if you haven't seen my last video, I was showing you guys how to make a homemade bread. I'm gonna link it up there as well, so you can check it out as well. This is the best bread ever, and you should never buy a sandwich bread in your life again, because it's so easy to make. So let's talk about the handbags. Obviously this should not be a surprise, because I show you guys this many times, but I'm obsessed with this bag. Yes, I have been carrying my Gucci bag, the one I've got for my birthday. If you haven't seen my birthday haul, will be right there. So yes, but this one is definitely, this is just something that I carry throughout the fall and winter. And you know, because it's suede, I don't really carry this in the spring and summer. So yeah, this is my YSL camera bag. I got it a few years ago, so obviously it's an old style, doesn't have a pocket, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to use it because it's just like, oh, so nice. So yeah, this is just something I'm gonna switch now from my Gucci. I'm gonna put my stuff in this bag because this bag deserves some love. Another handbag that I kind of have a mixed feeling about, and since I purchased, I think 2 years ago, I really only wear this bag, carry a few times this bag during the fall. And I know you guys might be surprised or not, but this is the On The Go And the reason I only wear it in the fall is because of this reverse monogram. So obviously one side has a regular, you know, the monogram, although it's a giant monogram, but this other side has a reverse monogram. And I don't know, this is, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a pumpkins. I don't know, it's just like, every time I see a reverse monogram, it screams fall to me. It's just such a kind of autumnal color, in my opinion. And I don't feel the same about this, because I carry my Louis Vuitton bags, you know, and all of them, most of them are, you know, in the regular monogram color, and I don't have a problem carrying it all year round. But for some reason, this particular one, because of this, I only carry in the fall. So go figure. But on top of it, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't reach for this bag as much as I would like to. I would grab my leather Louis Vuitton, or I'll grab my maybe my executive tote from Chanel, you know, the black bag. I didn't bring any black bags because obviously that's just something I carry all the time. But I don't know, I'm like on the fence. Should I keep this bag? Should I let it go? I obviously have it, you know, nicely stuffed. I don't know, I feel like it's just not worth to keep this and just use it only a few times, you know, in the fall. It just makes no sense. And what also bothers me about this bag is the fact that I cannot put my music folder. It just doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit horizontally, it fits vertically, but then it hits so high that I cannot use a top handle to carry it because the folder is just so high. So that's kind of like maybe what's putting me off about this handbag. But nevertheless, it's a beautiful handbag. It's just, I don't know. At some point I was considering selling it, so let me guys know. Should I keep it? Should I let it go? Is it worth to keep it? I don't know. So anyway, let's talk about the last handbag. It's Chanel. So Chanel is another one. This is the veil tote, and because this one is made of the boucle kind of a material, this is another one that I purely use during the cooler months. So throughout the fall and winter, maybe early spring. I did take it out in the summer once, but I just feel like it's too warm for the summer just because of the fabric, you know, the fabric that's made of. If it was made of that maybe canvasy kind of fabric, it would be a little bit easier to carry, but you know, all year round. But because this one is made, I don't know if you can tell, this one is made of this boucle kind of a material, like a very kind of thick, like a sweater-like material. It's just more of the, gives me a wintry vibe, you know what I mean? Like, it's more cozy. So anyway, I love this bag. So I'm happy that I purchased it, and I love the navy color. I feel, you know, like it goes with everything. So I'll be definitely using it this season. Alright guys, so I guess this is it. This is all I wanted to share with you today. So just a couple of things. If you heard any snorings, Eddy is sleeping right there. So if you heard any snorings throughout the video, that's Eddy sleeping. And I'm gonna give you a quick Eddy update. For those who knows the Eddy story, if you've seen that video I posted, was it in August, the end of August? Eddy unfortunately is blind. He lost his vision, I'm gonna say like completely about 10 days ago, 8 days ago. We noticed there was something happening, you know, he wouldn't see his treat or the ball or, you know, the toy. So unfortunately he's completely blind right now, and we are trying to figure out what we should do. We were told by the vet that it's a cataract. So yeah, I will be taking him next week to the specialist. And I was told that possibly he can have a surgery, which cost a tons of money. So that just kind of scares the heck out of me. I think I was quoted $6,000, which is a ridiculous amount of money, but I feel so bad for the dog. So yeah, maybe I should sell some of my bags just so I can pay for that surgery, because it's it's blowing my mind. It's absolutely blowing my mind. And me and my husband would just look at each other, and I was like, no, this is like crazy amount of money. But anyway, if he's gonna qualify, we'll probably go with that, and we'll do the surgery. The specialist only comes every 2 weeks to Little Rock, so this is not like a quick things, you know. But he's learning his way around. Obviously, we not moving furniture or anything like that, but you know, he stopped running, obviously, and being more kind of a happy dog. He's more kind of slower, you know, trying to find his way around. So it's a little sad update. You know, his diabetes is under control. So that's a good thing. You know, he's doing well as far as that goes. We obviously give him the insulin twice a day. But I did not expect him to lose his vision, and the vet told me that unfortunately he lost it very, very quick. Usually it takes quite a few years, and he lost it within 2 months of being diagnosed with diabetes. So yeah, the poor little fellow is completely blind. So we'll try our best, you know, to treat him and see what we can do, and if he even qualifies, you know, for the surgery. So that's the Eddy update. I'm sorry, it's a little sad at the end of that video, but there is absolutely nothing I can do right now other than just waiting for his appointment and see what's gonna be our next step. I wish those procedures for pets were a little bit more affordable. I don't know, I just find this number to be absolutely ridiculous. I mean, $6,000. I don't even know how much the surgery for us, like for humans, cost. I have no clue, but yeah, that's what the lady told me. $6,000 for both eyes, and I think they do it at once, right off the bat. So anyway, we'll see. I'll definitely keep you updated, guys. So anyway, yeah, if you got that far in the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you do have any pet that went through this, and maybe you know someone that had that surgery, you know, their dogs had surgery, leave me some comment. Let me know, give me some feedback, because I am absolutely lost when it comes to this. We are just all shocked, you know, so surprised by this, and especially the fact that Eddy's only, what, he's like 5 years old, you know, so he's a young dog, I guess. They live up to what, 13, 15. So, you know, I don't want him to go through the rest of his life and being completely blind, so it's not fair. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.